beautiful friends. You are so most welcome to Cassia Naturals. So on Cassia Naturals, we talk about natural skincare and hair care, holistic, skincare and hair care. Yes, so today I'm sharing with you like on the issue of taking care of your scalp and how often you should wash your natural hair. So whatever state your hair is, it's so beautiful. You need to embrace it, love it, and style it. And of course, on Cassia Naturals, we always say that don't use toxic ingredients, my friends. Don't use toxic ingredients, but make sure that you use natural products. So even when you are purchasing your shampoo, make sure that you avoid shampoos with sulfates. Avoid shampoos with sulfates because they're going to strip your skin, your natural hair of the oils that are going to be stripped. So if you are new on my channel, my friends, you're so welcome. I'm just waiting for you to join in before we get into our video. So like I have a lot of tips that I want to share with you, my friends. I have a lot of tips that I want to share with you, my friends. I'm just waiting for you to join in. Yes. So on Casa Natural, we always say that don't use toxic ingredients. Like I can on Casa Naturals, we read our ingredient labels. We don't just purchase a product just because it's written organic or natural. So we always make sure that we read the ingredient labels. So we read the ingredient labels like a pro, my friends, like a pro. So because actually I don't know what's happening with my ring light. So what you would find is that you know uh, companies actually hide between those fancy words like organic, natural, and we fall for that. So friends, like don't fall for that. Don't fall for that, my friends, because companies actually will hide behind those fancy words. So make sure that you read your ingredient labels. Read your ingredient labels, my friends. Okay, Jax Van Pier, hi, my friend. Thank you so much for coming to watch our live, and I appreciate you so much. So today we are talking about how to take care of your scalp. Jax Van Pier is saying hello. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for coming to watch our live, and I appreciate you so much for giving this video a like. So today we are talking about how to take care of your scalp, how to take care of your scalp, and what you should not put on your scalp, my friends. So if this is your first time on Cassia Naturals, my name is Dorcas. So we talk about holistic skincare and hair care. So subscribe, friends, to our channel. Subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. A big thumbs up. Yes, my friends. So I was saying that don't use shampoos like which have sulfates, because they're going to strip your scalp. So if you're somebody who struggles with dandruff on your scalp, you can use some aloe. Like aloe has an inflammatory properties, and it has microbial properties that can help to deal with dandruff. And you can also use rosemary. So rosemary is very good, for the scalp. It promotes blood flow to the scalp, hence promoting hair growth. So okay, Jax Van Pier is saying okay. So Lord Benny, bro, hate video. I don't know what you mean, Lord Ben. I don't know what you mean. So please, my friends, like wash your scalp. I understand that like for men, they wash their scalp nearly every day, but for ladies or female folks, like wash your scalp or your hair once per week. Some people go for every 2 weeks, others go for once per month. So depending with how your scalp is, and depending with the kind of your hair type, yes, so you need to choose. Like your hair type will actually tell you how often you should be washing your hair or your scalp, my friends. So subscribe to Cassia Naturals if you haven't, my friends. Subscribe comment. Yes, you know, like being a YouTuber is not something easy. Being a YouTuber, it's not something easy. Like you need to put in the effort, you need to be consistent and to keep pushing. Okay, so Pasquale is saying hi. Hi, I hope I've pronounced your name correctly. Thank you so much for coming to watch our live. Friends, if you haven't yet subscribed to Cassia Naturals, subscribe. So today, like, I'm just relaxing because I'm on a break. I didn't even go for work today, and I thank God, you know, because rest is very important, my friends. And for mental health, like rest is very important. Yes, so like if you are struggling with hair thinning, you want your hair to grow, please use some rosemary. Rosemary has, you know, antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. It is actually a rival to minoxidil. So if you've ever heard of minoxidil, like minoxidil is used in medical facilities, helping people who have thinning hair, like grows back the hair. So that minoxidil actually is a rival, is compared to rosemary. So rosemary is very powerful, my friends. If you have thinning hair, just use rosemary. So rosemary will actually boost hair growth if you're struggling with thinning hair. And talking about the scalp, like do scalp massages, my friends. Like massaging promotes blood flow to the scalp, hence promoting hair growth. So make sure that you massage your scalp. Massage your scalp, my friends. Like you can even use some oils that stimulate hair growth. You can also use some essential oils, but please make sure that you dilute your essential oils into a carrier oil, because essential oil are highly concentrated. They are highly concentrated. So make sure that you put your essential oils. Like I love lavender, I love tea tree, I love peppermint essential oil. So what I do, I always mix my peppermint or rosemary into my carrier oil, like avocado oil, coconut oil, and olive oil. Then you massage your oil into the scalp, like massage using circular motions. You can even use um tools for massaging, like scalp massage tools. I've used the silicone massage tool. Sometimes I use my pads of the hands. Like don't use your nails, because you are going to tear your scalp, and we don't want that, my friends. We don't want that. So you can also use special tools that can help to massage your scalp, like to massage your scalp. So sometimes, you know, there are some questions, people ask me questions like, how can I grow my bald, you know, spot? Like male folks, they ask me how to grow back their bald. Sometimes I feel like bald patch, like they come naturally, and we can't fight with nature. We can't fight with nature. So unless maybe you are young and you are experiencing maybe alopecia, especially my women folks, like we love tight braids, tight ponytails, and as a result, you have a receding hairline. So if you have a receding hairline, my friend, make sure that you avoid pulling your edges, avoid putting in tight braids, and whatever you are doing with your hair, please be gentle. Be gentle, my friends. Be gentle with your hair. And make sure that you are moisturizing your hair. Like your hair will always talk to you. Your hair will always talk to you. Pay attention to your hair. Pay attention to your hair. It will always speak to you, you know. If it's dry, you feel it that it's dry. So it's time to moisturize. And make sure that you alternate between protein and moisturizing. So what I mean, like if your hair is dry, you've done all you can, and your hair still feels dry, please use protein, and look out for products which contain real protein, like hydrolyzed keratin protein, hydrolyzed wheat protein, hydrolyzed quinone protein. So those proteins, like they strengthen the hair follicles and preventing hair loss. So some people, of course, they ask me questions to say, how about avocados? Can we use proteins in avocados or eggs? Of course, you know the proteins in eggs, bigger molecules. They have bigger molecules. Of course, they can help your hair, like your hair will feel soft. However, that they cannot do the work of how hydrolyzed proteins work, because hydrolyzed proteins, they have smaller molecules that actually penetrate the hair, So friends, like if you have any question on skincare or hair care, I'm here to help you, my friends. Just post your question in the live and I will answer you live. So if you are struggling with high pigmentation, my friends, use vitamin C serums, and make sure that you use gentle products. So like friends, I'm here to help you. So if you are somebody who has sensitive skin, you have tried all kinds of products and your skin just can't agree, like I teach on how you can make your own products. So go for gentle products like aloe vera, some cucumbers. Like cucumbers are very hydrating, and especially if you have like puffy eyes, my friends, you are not yet old, but you have puffy eyes, just get your cucumbers and place them on your under eyes, and they are so hydrating, and those puffy eyes will disappear, my friends. So tell me where you're watching us from, and subscribe, and give this video a big thumbs up, my friends. Give this video a big thumbs up, my friends. So I'm here to help you, my beautiful people. Yes, I'm here to help you, my beautiful people. Yes, so just tell me what you're struggling with. Like if you're struggling with a high pigmentation, or maybe if you have your hair is thinning out, I'm here to help you. Just post your question in the chat section and I'll help you, my friends. So lighting is actually not doing me justice. You know, I have my ring light, of course, and the natural light. I think there's some contrast. Yes, so don't mind me about that. Don't mind about that. So subscribe to Cassia Naturals, my friends. Subscribe. Subscribe to Cassia Naturals. Yes, so if you have dry lips, so of course on Cassia Naturals, like we talk about organic skincare and hair care. So when it comes to the skin, like we talk about everything to do with all parts of the skin, my friends. So if you want to grow your nails naturally, so I actually did a live where I talked about the dangers of artificial nails. Like in those artificial nails, they are toxins which are there, like mercury, toluene, and they actually destroy your nails. So the organic ingredients that we can use actually to make your nails grow is coconut oil. Like friends, I've used coconut oil before and my nails are long. I just cut them. And some people always ask me, you know, whenever I go out, maybe I get into the bank, you know, they look at my nails and they're like, oh, I love your nails. What do you use? I would want my nails to grow naturally like that. And I just told them, I just use coconut oil. Like how I came to know that coconut oil grows nails is, you know, I apply all natural ingredients on my skin. Like I'll apply coconut oil and I'll dip my hands in coconut oil. And then eventually I started seeing that my hair would, I mean, my nails would start growing drastically. Then that's how I found out that coconut oil works actually. It's backed up by science. Even science, you know, has proven that coconut oil helps to grow your nails. And coconut oil is actually good for the skin, my friends. However, don't apply it on your face because it's comedogenic. Yes, so the best oils for the skin, as you can see, like my skin is flawless. So I use vitamin C products and cleansers. Of late I've been using the Daiso 5 steps kit, I beg your pardon. and actually did a review on those products. They are actually very cheap, under $10. You have your 5 kit with it comes with a facial cleanser, under eye serum. It comes with a serum and face cream. Yes, about 5 products, my friend. Like, they've been working wonders for my skin. And I after seeing that they worked really well for my skin, I also went and bought my dye solution. And I actually did a review on dye solution. Like, it has vitamin C, which actually naturally brightens the skin. So vitamin C comes from oranges, and it's very gentle, unlike using hydroquinone. So friends, like, if you want to brighten your skin naturally, make sure that you are also drinking some water. Like, water is the best drink one can ever have. So avoid sodas, avoid soft drinks. If you want flawless skin, my friends, avoid sodas, avoid soft drinks, and always be positive. Be positive, be hopeful. Like, if you are a Christian, you need to believe in God. You need to believe in God. So your mental health is very important. So, like, what goes actually in our body is very important for us to have that glowing skin. So make sure that you are eating well, my friends. Make sure that you are eating well, that you are drinking your water. So the life tip that I can give you on how to drink enough water is, in the morning when you just wake up, drink 2 cups of water. Drink 2 cups of water. So what I do actually in the morning when I do my devotion, I'm a Christian. I'm an Adventist. So Adventists, we are awaiting the second coming of Christ. So I drink a lot of water. So I drink 2 cups of water after doing my devotion, after reading my Bible. I pray, then I drink my water, 2 cups of water. So as I go about my business, even when I'm at work, I make sure that I drink my water, so that by the end of the day, I drink at least 2.5 liters of water. So if you're somebody like who have that nausea in the morning when you want to drink your water, the life tip that I can share with you is, add lemon juice to your water. Add lemon juice to your water. That way you'll be able to drink your water and be able to meet the recommended requirement, my friends. Then for we are still, at Cassia Naturals, we always talk about the whole skin, how to take care of the whole body parts, like your skin, your facial skin, your hair, your nails, your body. So please, if you want glowing skin, make sure that you are exfoliating. Exfoliate your skin, my friends. So you can use natural exfoliators, or you can purchase some products, or you can make your own at home. So usually I make my own at home. You just get your sugar. Okay, Manta is saying Radi Jai. Oh, hi Manta, my friends. Thank you so much for coming to watch our live. I appreciate you so much for your support, my friends. So subscribe, comment, and share. Subscribe, my friends, and give this video a like. And always come back every day. Oh, hello, my sister. How are you, Manta? I'm all right, dear. And how are you? How is India? How is India, my friend? How is India? So today we are talking about how to take care of your body. It could be hair, it could be your lips, it could be your nails, it could be your scalp. Yes, so if you have an itchy scalp, just apply, aloe vera. I've used aloe vera for my itchy scalp. Like, I don't have an itchy scalp because I use aloe vera. And you can actually, oh, Mata is saying I'm fine very much. Oh, that's great. That's great, my friend, that you are doing okay, Manta. I'm all right as well here. So if you are experiencing like itchy scalp, my friends, please make sure that you apply aloe vera. So you can use a spray bottle. Just put your aloe vera in a spray bottle and spray your aloe on your scalp. And if you don't have an aloe vera plant, you can actually make your own at home. Like I have thousands and thousands of aloe vera, and actually there are more than 400 species of aloe vera. Yes, so you can make your own at home, or you can purchase your own. You can purchase actually from shops. So when purchasing aloe vera in shops, my friends, look out for nice natural aloe vera, because they add some additives. So I've used some aloe vera, like the ones I can recommend is Lily of the Valley. Lily of the Valley is nice, and Forever is nice, and also Daiso is nice. I'm sure there are other aloe products out there which are very good. So make sure that when you go to purchase, make sure that there's only aloe vera and some preservative. So of course, some aloe vera, they may contain alcohol, and alcohol is very drying. It can dry your scalp. So please, whenever you are going to purchase, make sure that you check your ingredient label. So on Cassia Naturals, we actually, educate one another on how to read your ingredient label like a pro, like a pro. Because, companies actually hide behind those fancy words like natural, organic, dermatologist tested. But at Cassia Naturals community, we don't fall for that. We don't fall for that. We go straight, flip that bottle, my friends, and check the ingredients. So ingredients are actually listed from the lowest to the highest. So make sure that you check your first ingredients, first five ingredients, like they are very crucial. They are very crucial. So massaging your scalp, my friends, promote blood flow to the scalp. So make sure that you are taking care of your scalp. And please, okay, Mantha is saying like done your live stream. Thank you so much, Mantha. I appreciate your support, my friend. And how is your organic garden doing? How is your organic garden doing? How is your organic garden doing, my friends? And give me tips on how to do organic gardening. And I've actually started, today I planted my potatoes. I had about 6 potatoes in my kitchen, which were almost going bad, and I was like, okay, I need to plant them. So we'll see how they will go, and I'm definitely going to share, my friends. Yes, so please, when it comes to the scalp, don't put a heavy products on your scalp, because you are going to clog your pores. Oh, Manta is saying yes, I'm doing. Oh, okay, Manta, thank you so much, my friends. I love you. I love you, my friends. Yes, I love you, my friends. So please don't put heavier products on your scalp. The only time, like I say you can put heavier products on your scalp is maybe shea butter. Shea butter. If you have sores on your scalp, you can use shea butter or aloe vera. Like all these products that I'm talking about, my friends, I've used them. I remember at some time, I'd gone to a salon and they had braided my hair, my natural hair, without any added, ingredients. Oh, Manta is saying, I love you too, my sister. Thank you so much, Manta. Thank you so much, my friend, all the way from India. Yes, I love all nations. I love all nations. And we were made all in the image of God. And no one is supposed, to judge someone based on their skin color or their status. Yes, thank you so much, my beautiful friends. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, friends, subscribe to Cassia Naturals, my friends. Being a YouTuber, I always say this, my friends, like being a YouTuber is not something easy. It's not something easy. It's not something easy. And I appreciate you so much for subscribing. You know, everyone's journey, like on YouTube, is different. Some people get monetized in 1 month, others 2 months, others 1 year, others it takes ages, others it takes 4 years, others 5 years. But my friends, don't give up. Don't give up. And please, if one thing I've noted is that subscribers are not difficult to find, like to achieve or to reach. What is so difficult, according to my experience, is watch hours. watch hours. Because you know what, YouTube actually counts watch hours within a year. Like if you've not achieved your 4,000 watch hours in 1 year, 1 year has elapsed, then YouTube will stop counting that year. They'll start counting into another year. So friends, like if you are a YouTuber, you are a fellow YouTuber, just say hey in the chat section, then we'll support you. So if you are trying to achieve the 4,000 watch hours, make sure that you include um live videos, like they can help you to have more watch hours. So friends, we are talking about organic or eco-friendly beauty. So we are talking about how to take care of your body, how to have flawless skin, and how to take care of your beautiful natural hair, So we were saying that don't put heavier products on your scalp, because what happens, like our scalp produces its natural oil called sebum. It's naturally produced. So how sebum works, like it works differently according to the hair type. So if you have straight hair, my friends, so that sebum, it can travel throughout your hair strands. That is if you have straight hair. But if you have coily hair or curly hair, like that, or doesn't travel throughout the hair strands because of the type of the hair that you may have. So make sure that you don't put many products on your scalp, unless maybe if you have issues. However, if you don't have any issues, please don't put a lot of products on your scalp, because hair actually starts growing from the scalp. So if you are not taking care of your scalp, you find that you have stunted growth. And actually, people always ask me to say, I have stunted growth, what can I do? What products can I use? What are the best products for the hair? So those are beautiful questions, but of course there's no great product that can save your hair. What actually happens, like if you've observed that your hair is spacey, is thinning out, or maybe you are not retaining length, what you need to do is check out what is causing that. And what I always encourage, or what I always recommend, because hair grows every day, like your hair is growing every day, but what's making it not to seem to grow is breakage. It's breakage. Your hair is breaking. That's the reason why you are not seeing length. It's breaking. So you have to remedy the breakage. Make sure that you are moisturizing your hair. Oh, Martha is saying, why are you lying down on bed today? Like, man, oh my God, like, I was reading, what was I doing? I was uploading my video, then I just decided, like, I need to rest. I'm resting, so I was like, okay, let me do a live video. Yes, my friend, there's no any any big issue about me lying on the bed today. Yes, there's no issue. Yes, my friends, I think uh we have talked about so many things. We've talked about many things. So if you have a question, or probably maybe there's something that you would want us to talk about, if there's something that you would want us to talk about, maybe in our next live, you can just post, or you can tell me. You can just write a comment if there's something that you would want us to look or to discuss in our next live. Yes, in our next live. Just tell me, my friends. So for cleansers, my friends, I think yesterday I shared on how, like, if you're somebody who wants all natural skincare, like I can guide you. Like you can use oatmeal. Oatmeal is very nice. It's going to moisturize and it's going to replenish your skin. So oatmeal, you can use oatmeal, or you can use aloe vera, because aloe vera has some saponins, like it has some cleansing agents in it, so it can help you to cleanse your skin without stripping your skin. You can also use other than oatmeal, you can also use honey. Honey is very good. So Mantha is saying okay. Okay, thank you so much, Mantha, my friend. Yes, I appreciate your love and the support. So I'm just resting. You know, rest is very important for our mental health. For our mental health. You know, I've had a stress. I had stressful days. I had I had had stressful days. So I'm actually relaxing. My mental health is very important. You know, so if you have a challenge, my friend, like whenever in life, like we always have some thorns here and there. Like life is not perfect. It's not all rosy. Sometimes you might be passing through a challenge. What you need to do is, like, because your mental health is so important, be positive, think positively. And you know, the challenges that we go through in life, they actually help us. They help us to be patient and to be resilient, my friends. So if you have any question, my friends, just post in the chat section, and subscribe to Cassia Naturals. Subscribe, my friends, to Cassia Naturals if you haven't, and give this video a big thumbs up. And by the way, my friends, like if you want to learn on how to make your own skincare, you know, because I'm giving back to my community for achieving 2,000 subscribers, so I'm teaching on how to make your products at home. Like I'm teaching on basic science formulation, and you can actually come up with a side hustle business. You can start generating your income while at home. So if you're interested, like I've been doing some tutorials, you can check my other videos. I made a tutorial on how you can make your own body butter and hair butter at home in the comfort of your home, just using 3 ingredients. So in that aloe shea butter, I just added my aloe, vitamin E oil, and some aloe vera and a preservative. And it's been working well, friends. Like my skin is flawless. My skin is flawless, my friends, is flawless. And please don't forget your sunscreen. I actually almost forgot. Like if you want to achieve flawless skin, my beautiful people, don't forget sunscreen, because sunscreen will protect your skin from skin damage and aging. So sunscreen helps you not to age fast. But of course, I understand that Amanda is saying I'm subscribed to your channel. Yes, Amanda, I appreciate you so much, and I subscribe to your channel as well. You have beautiful content. You have beautiful content, my friends. Yes, my friends. So I was saying that you can make your own products at home, or you can come up with your own business at home in the comfort of your home. Yes, you can come up with a side hustle while seated at home, my friends. So my friends, like using all natural products, it's very good. Like as you can see, sometimes like my skin might look dark and they like, but my skin is flawless, and I've noticed that my skin is looking nice. It's looking nice, like because of the products that I use. I think I did share a video on Daiso product. Daiso products, like they have vitamin C, so they are doing justice to my skin. And I've been applying some shea butter. Like I've been applying shea butter on my skin, and my skin is flawless. So that's DIY shea and aloe butter that I actually shared, my friends. You can check it out and make your own at home. You can make your own at home. So if you have no questions, my friends, before we wrap up, I want you to post. Maybe you have a question that you want us to look at before we wrap up, my friends. I appreciate you so much for coming to watch our live. God bless you, and please keep radiant and keep natural, keep natural, and keep glowing, my friends. Thank you so much. God bless you. See you in my next live. Like, I go live 3 times in a day and sometimes two, but sometimes, there's some burn up, and I'm trying to check which one is the best. So usually in the morning, afternoon, and evening, and sometimes in the late evening. Yes, thank you so much, my friends. God bless you. See you in my next video. Bye bye. Okay, before, let me just check my top fans today. Like um YouTube has put a provision where you can check and shout out the top fans. So my top fans today are Jaxie. Jaxie, that's like, I'll just call your name like in a short term, like Jaxie. Jaxie, a shout out to you, my friends. Amantha, a shout out to you, my buddy. And Pasquale, I don't know if it's Pasquale, and Lottie Ben, a shout out to you. A shout out to you, my friends, for being my top fans today. Thank you so much, and God bless you. I'm just waiting before we wrap up. Probably, maybe there could be some questions, because we've talked about a lot of issues. We've talked of more issues today. Like, this live was so special. It was so special. So we talked about so many issues. So probably there are some questions. I'm waiting for you, my friends. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. 4 minutes to answer your questions. 4 minutes to answer your questions, my friends. To answer your questions, my friends. Okay, we don't have questions. Thank you so much, friends, for coming to watch our live. God bless you. See you in our next video. Bye bye. Okay, bye. Mantha is saying bye bye. Bye, Mantha. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much, my friends, for coming. So if you are watching my live, and you haven't subscribed, kindly support your friend by subscribing. Support me by subscribing. I appreciate you so much, friends, for coming to watch our live. So we are saying bye bye. Bye bye. See you in our next live.